Have you got a smile?
18.
Don't smile like that, Terry. 19 something?
19. No, it should be more than 19.
No, there's 23 of us. Get away. Where's the rest of them? Who's missing? Mom and Bluey, are
Say
here?
peace. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yeah.
Which way do you...
We found out last night that we've got a number of people on board that have never been here before, so just take you for a quick drive around the town. Doesn't take long to drive around the town.
1 minute and you're there.
And just show you a little bit about Coober Pedy. That brochure I just handed out will give you a lot of information on when Coober Pedy was founded and by whom. I just dug out a book that I carry with me on Coober Pedy, but it's fairly old. But time to time I'll probably mention a couple of things about it. As you'll notice, there's quite a number of restaurants, eating establishments throughout the town. This is the sort of the main shopping area. Now through to our left front, tall brick building, there's a cave. That's the place we're going to have an inspection through on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Just over on our right, the underground Catholic church. It's well worth a visit to have a look through there.
The catacomb one is too.
No, that's it.
At one time, that was the only church that was here in Coober Pedy. There was the Catholic priest and also a Church of England minister. Just come back to that moment. There's that desert cave establishment just here on the left. So we'll have an inspection through there tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Yes, both the Catholics and the Church of England used to use that church, and then any other denomination that was passing through, they could use it. Whole church services there too, which was very good. Some of the new shopping complexes, the Urma underground mine, showrooms, accommodation there on the left, the Opal Cave. Next one, another one of the tourist spots. They conducted tours around the town, put a hostess on the coaches, conduct a tour around the town. That particular establishment was started off by old identity of this area, Fay Naylor. Lukey's supermarket here on the left, on the right I should say.
He has everything.
Now a little further down you'll notice on our right there's a TV, not a TV, a drive-in theatre screen. Well at one time they used to have regular movies here, but that's gone kaput now, particularly because of videos. On that hillside through to our right front is entrances to people's houses. As I mentioned, coming into town, it's now got its own town power. The water, that's the purification plant down a bit further there on our right front.
Now we're going to go past our mate's dugout this way.
Bulls depot here on the right, Bulls Transport, owned by Johnny Lewis from Adelaide. He used to own Lewis's coach lines, the Lewis brothers. Now, in that hillside in front of us, or to the right front, they're all underground homes along that hill. Now, people originally used to live in those dugouts underground. There was no above ground dwellings at one time because of the temperature. As I mentioned, before, as we're coming into town, there's a lot of above ground buildings now because we've got town power and they can run air conditioners in the summer and heaters in the winter. But before that, everybody had to have their own generators to generate their own electricity.
There's Joe's ute.
This looks like a bit of an industrial area. There's something like about 28 to 30 different nationalities live here in Coober Pedy. Sorry, Charlie. Didn't want to go around that corner. Next one.
Next turning.
In the wrecking yard. Most of these vehicles that are in here were wrecked on the highway. There's another one of those blowers just here on our left, on the back of that truck. I mentioned about that this morning, the vacuum cleaner. I believe this afternoon we're going out to have a look at a moving machine next to this one just there on our left. That yellow hopper. Looks like a little caravan on the back of it. They put the dirt in the hopper, goes along a conveyor belt through that little caravan. And in that caravan is an ultraviolet light above the conveyor belt. As you know, that opal fluoresces under ultraviolet light. There's no mining inside the town limits of Coober Pedy these days. Haven't got a clue where I'm going.
Straight up.
Straight ahead. Oh.
I'll go around top.
I think this is the way it'll bring us in via the police station.
Precious though, isn't it? So.
Yes, just a little bit further along here now on our left we'll have the police station. They do cover a very large area, the police from Coober Pedy. Not quite so bad now that we have the police station at Marla, that these fellas from here go down as far as Port Augusta, also across Adelaide way. That's the police station just here on the left.
And the lock-up.
A couple of lock-ups. Next to that is the school. About 300 or 400 children go here to school. I just forget the actual teacher-student ratio, but it's very, very good. I have a lot of teachers and teachers' aides. All the buildings at the school are above ground, as you can see by the air conditioners. Fully air conditioned, carpeted. And a lot of the things the locals can use, the swimming pool, the library, the locals can use those. Now, who's got the directions how to get to our noodling?
Up on the main road.
The one we just came in on, or the going out of?
We go to head towards Alice Spring.
Head towards Alice Spring, right. And of course here's the hotel motel where we are. The desert cave, the one down the road we looked at just a moment ago, this particular establishment are all owned by the same lot of new units going up here on our right for the looks. Oh, shops, so they're shops. We'll get around that area sometime whilst we're here, so you can have a look at that area of the hospital.
Fields on your left-hand side, Max.
How far have we got to go?
About, what,
3 miles.
3 miles, 3.
We do have an airport here at Coober Pedy. Planes come in and out of here about twice a day, I think, from Adelaide. It's an all-weather strip these days. Just right there on our left front is the airport. The road turning off to our left shortly. You follow that out, it'll take you out to the airport. Take out your plane 50 metres by 50 metres, and they bring a drill in about the size of a post hole. And
too. So big thanks to Lucas Hardware. Luke has supported the triathlon this year and the other two marathons last year and the year before. So he's a keen supporter of this event and it's got to see him take part. Okay, we won't be far off. I just want to... There's a car coming right for us. Yes, Serena, that'll be right. Oh, yes, and I should also mention the Breakaways. Now, the Breakaways are giving away free cappuccinos after this. I'm only joking. When you hear about
We'll stay back in town and watch the festivities.
That's okay.
Okay?
Right, that's
Yeah.
no worries, lad.
Yeah.
And that actually started Stuart running original. After the camel team, they've got the first opal that was ever found, and that's being carried by Peter Brooks of the Mining Association. The Mining Association in Coober Pedy is a very strong association, very, very well represented throughout the town. Peter is the current president, and Peter is actually carrying that first opal. We'd like to wish them all the best. Here comes one of our triathlon winners carrying the first prize, Nathan James, triathlon winner. Carrying the prize, Adelaide, Richardson, Phil Lynch, and Melbourne Team, the party that originally founded Coober Pedy. So there's the very first opal, following the camel party that originally founded Coober Pedy. Here comes some school kids from the church, and from the school. We're going to have Coober Pedy banner. I'd like to thank the kids of Coober Pedy. Following that, we have got the Stuart.
We've got the poster of Salvage on top of the hole. Oh, the official it's going to be on all
Guybologist.
We'll find that later on. They take all of this time and body to it. By any way possible, give the hand. So we've got the Beatty boys, sponsored by the History Society, founded in
But why haven't they digging there to find out if it's there? It's amazing what that was a house. The two Davids are busy with their cameras. From zooming in.
Both sides of the fence anyway, it's both of them.
Isn't that very funny colour? Dark and light, dark and light.
Yeah. Just take a steady drive.
You see, that's that road on that side is that, so the pastoral board use that full length of the fence, checking for any holes in that.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor old Terry.
He's not really that thick skinned.
Just thick-headed.
Yeah, it's sure. There's the breakaways ahead of us down there. You walk by many trees around here. I better not look like no good arguing with her.
When we were in Hong Kong last week, Bluey bought a pair of shorts and he handed the chap money and he gave Bluey back the change and Bluey tried and tried to tell him that he had given him too much change. And the fella wouldn't have a bar of it. I think he thought Bluey was trying to make money on the deal.
Well, that made up because I know I got diddled over a couple of dresses I bought in Singapore. Paying for something else?
Bill.
Yeah, I got charged money for something last night.
Take it dark now when that sun gets to it, it'll change colour.
Oh, that's funny.
Where we're going to have a walk?
Knowing. You're not aware of it. No, that's right. I keep saying to Sean, I say, well, how about giving me the bath and put some hairdryer over the radiator whereas I can... Oh, I couldn't do that, Mummy. I well, it'd look like an accident, so you wouldn't get into trouble. Oh, no.